Hey everyone, Krystal here, and I survived potty training. Thanks for tuning in, guys, to this great collab, and thanks to Being Jenny Marie for having me. I am so excited to hopefully influence and share potty training tips with other parents out there, with all these other amazing ladies who are part of this collab. We have just gotten together to hopefully give you just some insight during this time. I tell you, potty training for me was still difficult, and I know it can be definitely a challenge for some other families out there. So I have two kids. I have a son who is nearly 5 months old, and then of course the toddler daughter that we have been doing the potty training with is almost 3. And we began potty training Annie, our daughter, when she was about 2 years old, but she has severe gastroenterology problems and severe allergies to where she actually has a fear of using the restroom. And at 2 years old, it was definitely it was hard. She was so scared of the toilet. She would scream, she would freak out, and I really got to a point that I did not want her to fear the toilet, so we put a complete stop to potty training, and we really didn't get officially started until she was about 2.5, and really are just kind of coming out of it, so to speak, right now. And she's going to be 3 in September, so a little bit of a late bloomer. But that's one thing I'm going to say to parents with kids who have gastroenterology issues or anything like that. Don't be ashamed if it's a little bit later. It doesn't have to be exactly at 2 years old. It's amazing if you can get there, but it's okay if not. Just take it easy. No worries. Things that worked for us, and if we had a reward system, we do have a reward system for her even right now, because she's kind of going through a little bit of a regressive period, and now we're getting her back on track. So my biggest tips are definitely to, if you can get one of these little toilets like this one right here that we had for our daughter. This one did a little like a little reward thing if she went potty. It also had a transferable potty seat to the big toilet. It had Minnie Mouse on it, things like that. We used that for her for a little while, especially again with kids with gastroenterology issues. I think these are a must-have because it's kind of introducing them to the toilet without giving a complete fear of it. It's not as intimidating and things like that. So that's a great place to start. I know a lot of parents don't like to do the transitional potty just because going from one to the other, but we never had problems with our daughter because we've now transitioned to the big toilet now that she doesn't fear using the bathroom much anymore. And we've gotten, of course, the bigger toilet seat for that. And then also I highly recommend, maybe don't use pull-ups. I'm not a big pull-up person. I have found that the training pants have actually made it harder to potty train. So I recommend going out, taking out your child. That's what we did with Annie. We took her out, let her pick out her own underwear, big girl underwear, get her excited. And then of course, like I said, we do have a reward system where we have this little chart, and I'm gonna show it to you here. And it's basically just some stars, and then at the end you can draw in what the reward is. And we've told her, like this week, if she doesn't have any accidents, she gets to put 1 gold star up for every day she doesn't have an accident. And if she gets 5 gold stars, she gets to go to her favorite frozen yogurt joint down in our local town that we have here that's gluten-free, dairy-free, all that good stuff for her, and have some ice cream. So she's super excited about that, and I definitely highly recommend doing a reward system, again, especially with kids with problems with gastroenterology, because it kind of gives them something to look forward to. Again, not fearing that whole going to the bathroom situation. Now, looking back, if there's anything that we would do differently, and I'm going to kind of roll this into also if we made any mistakes, because we made a ton of them. So kind of number one I have to say is be consistent. That was one of our problems. In the beginning, we got so frustrated with it that we were like, you know what, forget it. We're just going to put her back in diapers. And we did that a couple times, and it's our fault because we completely confused her. So if you're going to start it, get rid of the diapers, get rid of the pull-ups, and go straight to underwear, and just go with it. I know a lot of people like to do the method with nothing on and then having them go potty, but I just recommend, like I said, just getting them a couple pairs of underwear that they love and have them wear it and nothing else for a while, and just let them know, don't go to the potty in the big girl underwear, go to potty on the potty, that kind of thing. So definitely be consistent. And I have to say, yeah, just constantly taking them to the bathroom. And the second thing that we made a mistake of, and I highly recommend, if you are expecting another baby, especially since 2.5 years is kind of the gap these days, definitely don't try to potty train your toddler before the baby gets here. They will regress. That's what happened with me and it definitely was hard with Annie. I think she saw her little brother getting attention, and it was difficult for me just in general to get up with a newborn and go help Annie. You know, he's screaming, wants a bottle, she wants help with the potty. It just was a lot of juggling and really, really hard on all of us. And I know it can be done, but I definitely recommend, just for your sanity's sake, if you have a baby on the way, wait until after the baby's about 2-3 months old and then go for potty training. Like I said, if it's a little bit later, no big deal. So again, be consistent, you know, don't go back and forth between diapers and underwear. Let's just stick with one thing. And then also, if you have a baby on the way, just kind of take it easy. And again, if you have a child with gastroenterology problems, don't worry, they're gonna get it, don't worry. Our daughter did, and she definitely was hugely fearful of going to the bathroom, but now she's doing a pretty good job. So thanks guys for tuning in here. I hope some of these tips have maybe helped you out, and I hope that you were enjoying this collab. I know I was super excited to be a part of it because this is basically our life right now, is the toilet. And again, thanks for staying tuned. We will see you guys later.